Another My Hero video? Well, that goes to show you how much I like this series right now. Hey guys! It looks like I'm uploading a lot of My Hero Academia videos now. 2 in a row! Don't worry, I promise this is going to be the last My Hero Academia Speedpaint video for a while. Next Speedpaint will be something else that isn't My Hero, I promise. So in the last video, I drew All Might, as you saw. Before that, I drew another video that had Midoriya in it. Now the next step in this project is to draw half cold, half hot himself, Shoto Todoroki. I've finished all of My Hero's anime for now. I've seen every episode so far, and I'm pretty much set until Season 6 comes in October. Honestly, Season 5 felt weaker in comparison to the prior seasons, but in my opinion, it was still pretty decent. As of right now, I'm not sure if I want to continue with the manga for now, which is ending this year apparently, so I think I'll just take a break from My Hero as a whole and continue watching One Piece and Naruto Shippuden in the meantime. I have a bit of an anime backlog at the moment, and while One Piece and Naruto are my main priorities as of right now, I have a few other things that are on my list. Once I finish Naruto Shippuden, I don't plan to watch Boruto, for I hear it's not a good follow-up to Naruto's story. I want to finish Jujutsu Kaisen's anime for now, and I do plan to watch Bleach and Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. I actually did see a bit of Demon Slayer at a friend's place once. We watched part of the newest season. Before that, though, I had no context as to what was going on. I know who Tanjiro and Nezuko are, that's about it. Anyways, back to My Hero for now. A lot of fans of My Hero seem to ship Deku and Todoroki. Well, guess what? I am not one of those people. I don't really ship characters in anime or any media whatsoever most of the time. I'm really not interested in stuff like that. I just want to see cool action scenes or funny stuff most of the time. Sometimes romance is good, but most of the time that's not what I'm looking for. My Hero fans can be pretty nuts for this kind of stuff. They've developed quite a reputation for this, and I say that as a My Hero fan myself. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about Todoroki himself. I do think his quirk is quite interesting, as are a lot of the quirks in Boku no Hero Academia, and his backstory is quite sad, to be honest. His mother, who had went insane at some point due to his father being abusive, literally took a pot of boiling water and put it on Todoroki's face, which gave him his infamous scar on the left side. His mother, who went insane because of his father, due to this, Todoroki, after getting his scar, went on to hate his father, to say the least. So there's a little bit about Todoroki's past, and I don't think I should get into too much detail about it. This isn't a review of the series after all, so I think it's best that I just mainly talk about the drawing process for him in this video. Todoroki's hair is straight down, and honestly, I'm not too experienced with drawing hair like that. Most of the time when I draw spiky hair, it's Dragon Ball influence that's really crazy all over the place standing up. So at times, drawing characters with regular hair like this, it can be a bit of a challenge, as simple as it is, and as dumb as that sounds, because I'll be honest, I don't do it very much. But I've made this point several times in previous videos. If I keep practicing it, I can and I eventually will get it down. I will admit though, on his hair, it's fun to color in a character that has two hair colors at once. His white side represents his ice power, his red side represents his fire power, and he's also got two-toned eyes. His scar on his face too though. Funnily enough, Todoroki's design really reminds me a lot of Prince Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I also plan to draw Zuko at some point. All I'm gonna say on that matter is, the designs are definitely a little similar, even though it was coincidental, for Hirokishi has never even heard of Atla until someone asked him if Todoroki was based on Zuko. I mean, come on, they both have fire powers, the hair is styled similar, and the scar is literally on the same side. As for his outfit, I'm not gonna lie, it's quite basic. It looks just like one of the blue UA tracksuits that all of the students wear, except to just remove the white parts that spell UA on them. The only things that really set it apart from the jumpsuits are the belt and the straps, I guess. Literally a UA tracksuit for the most part. Now, drawing his quirk was quite cool here. I drew some ice crystals on one side to represent the cold part of his quirk, as well as some ice up top, as you can see. I also put a little bit of ice on his face too. As for the hot side of his quirk, I drew some of his red hair on fire and his fist on fire. Gee, I wonder where I've drawn hair and hands on fire before. All of that Questa Blue Fire practice came quite handy, let me tell ya. The red and the white faded background seemed to provide some nice contrast between the two sides. Notice how the red part of the background actually corresponds with the white part of his hair and vice versa. Now Todoroki is done! As I said at the beginning of the video, this is my last BNHA video for a little while. Next time I draw my hero, it won't be a speed paint, just a normal art post that I put on Instagram, Twitter, and literally everything else that I'm on, which is just those two because I don't really use my DeviantArt very much. Yeah. That's it for this video, guys. If you want to see more cool speed paints and art in the future, subscribe! I also make an animated series called Eventia, so check that out as well. But until then, I'll see y'all next time!